Hello, everybody. This is Kathy with Living Miracle Homestead. Well, I have been invited to do a collaboration by Stringfield Ridge Farms. The collaboration was started by Copper Kattle Farms. The collaboration is 10 questions, 10 homestead questions. And number one is, what got you interested in homesteading? Well, I've always been a homesteader since I was a little girl. I used to help my grandmother garden and work the chickens and stuff like that. When I was even smaller than that, my father had hogs and bees and all kinds of neat stuff. So I've always done homesteading. Question number two is, what is something you want to add on your homestead? Well, bees. Bees are my number one dream project for next year. I'd like to add bees. Whenever I was a child, we raised bees, and I thoroughly enjoy them. Even whenever I see loose bees out and about, if one gets stuck in the car, I just pick it up and take it and let it go outside. I'm not afraid of them. Let's see here. Number three. What is the most difficult lesson that you have learned while homesteading? Well, I want to say that my most difficult lesson that I have learned is when I'm devastated about losing animals, or when I get annoyed because a crop fails or something. Loss is my most my downfall to homesteading, and it's difficult to go through. Let's see, number four. What is your favorite chore on the homestead? Well, I love everything about homesteading, even cleaning up the coop. But I think that my most favorite is probably feeding the animals and just sitting back and watching them. I can sit and watch baby quails that have been born forever and ever and ever. I just absolutely love them. Same with chickens, rabbits. I love petting them. I love the dogs. I love my birds. I know that my parrots are not considered homesteading stuff, but hey, they're my animals, so they're part of my homestead. Let's see here. So I would say probably the animals. My second favorite I'm going to add in there is gardening. I really, 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 really love to garden, and that's what I enjoy doing. Let's see. What is your favorite thing to grow? I would say my favorite garden thing to grow, other than all the rare fruit that I love growing, my favorite garden vegetable to grow is collards. I know it sounds strange, but I absolutely adore and I can't get enough collards. So I would say collards. Let's see here. Number six. What do you love most about your homestead community? Well, I would have to say that what I love most is the friendships that I've developed. I thoroughly enjoy to be, and I get excited because I know that when I'm talking to another homesteader, they're getting excited as much as I am about homesteading. And that would be my favorite thing about is making friends and being able to conversate and be on the same page. Number 7, what is your favorite meal that you make? Well, that could be a really loaded question. I can't live without bacon, even though I'm not supposed to eat it anymore. I still do partake in a slice of bacon, a thin slice of bacon every day or two. I get one. But my favorite meal, breakfast meal, is bacon and eggs, gravy, biscuits, grits, and hash browns. But since I can only eat 3 to 4 ounces now, I am limited on how much I can do that. So, now my lunch menu that I like the favorite, I'm doing it in meals because you don't really make these meals all the time. You can't pick one meal out of 3 different types of meals. Lunch, I love salads, and I love putting chicken tenders in them, or my favorite is putting salmon or snook in there and just eating it with ranch dressing, and it's so good. So now my dinner or supper menu, I just can't go with one thing, but I have to say that venison deer meat is my very favorite. I haven't cooked anything or eaten anything that I don't like with venison in it. So I would say something cooked with venison. Number 8, what is your favorite holiday? Well, this one's an easy one for me. Most people would say Christmas or Thanksgiving or Mother's Day or Father's Day, or, you could say any kind of holiday. But my favorite holiday is one that's very, very special to me and my family. It's the holiday of love, Valentine's Day. My oldest daughter was born on Valentine's Day. And even though she's not here anymore, it's still a beautiful day and a very, very special holiday for me. Not only did I have her on Valentine's Day, but several years down the road, I adopted my youngest daughter on Valentine's Day, and it fulfilled our whole family. Linda said to me, "Mom, you've given me the best present ever this year. Not only was I born on Valentine's Day, but I got a little sister for Valentine's Day." So, Valentine's Day is very, very special in our family, and it is my favorite holiday. Number 9, is your homestead where you intend to settle permanently, or are you looking to start over elsewhere? Well, I always believe that God puts you where you need to be. I have dreams of living other places. I would love a bigger land here in Florida, and I would also like some land in Kentucky, is where we're looking right now. We would like to be snowbirds and go back and forth and just have, the best of both worlds. Now that we're older, I would really, really, really enjoy, being able to take holidays and taking the grandkids up north and letting them see snow and have a good old time. So, and there's better hunting up there than there is here in Florida. I know I'm going to get a lot of hacks for this, but I watched a lot of deer this season, and I've been in Florida all my life, and the deer in Kentucky are much larger than the deer in Florida. And I believe that's because we never really have any cold, so they don't put on any weight So that's part of it, I'm sure. And part of it's probably their diet. But let's see here. Where was I at? Number 10. What homesteaders do you follow and enjoy learning from? Well, I really love to follow a lot of people. I don't just have a handful of people that I watch. I watch a whole stream of different people. I watch the larger channels. I watch the smaller channels. Now, I'm not going to say that I watch every single video that they put out, because I just never have enough time of the day. And I don't get the notifications like I used to on the channels that I really love watching. So I have to sometimes go and search for them. But I love watching Stringfield Ridge Farm. They're very educational. They're my friends. I've stayed at their home a couple of times, and they are just very, very super good people and very knowledgeable about natural herbs and different things. I also follow Higgs Farm, and I stayed at their house when I was hunting. They are great people. Him and Holland and Lily are just really fantastic people. I thoroughly enjoyed my stay there. I learned so much from Holland. You would not believe how knowledgeable this man is, and Lily too, in a vast array of things. I enjoy learning the technical stuff from Two Family, and let's see what else. I mean, I could just keep on going. I like to watch Roots and Refuge, and I've watched Rose at Wholesome Roots for years, and she sent me to Roots and Refuge. That's how I found their channel. So it's pretty cool how the community helps each other. I enjoy watching the Stivers family. I like Single Dad Homestead, and Mimsy's Garden, and Southern Blessed, and Bub over at Getting Started Homestead. There's just a whole array of people. Danny and Wanda at Deep South. I enjoy. I don't watch a lot of big family homestead anymore, but I still watch them whenever I get time. I also watch Big Bear Homestead, and I love watching Justin Rhodes. I am impressed with the fact that the community of homesteaders have children that are so much more in tune with real life and real life situations, and they're actually children. They play outside. They're not on computers and stuff. The ones that I've met personally are not all clogged up in a computer all the time, or games, or PlayStations, or whatever they're called. I like the fact that this homestead community is more towards the normal real life situations. So I could keep on going with all of all the channels that I watch, and I do watch many other channels. I go on Just Living Homestead, and I don't think it's Homestead, Just Living, I think it's called. It might be Homestead too. Anyways, Just Living, and with Paula, and Pusa Studios. Those are live streams I watch, or RV5. I enjoy going on streams occasionally, other than just the Homestead streams. I watch other streams too. So I'm going to leave y'all there, and I hope that you get a chance to do this collaboration. I am going to tag David over at David's Mule Train Homestead, because I want him to get out a video, and I hope that he'll take this time to do this. I'm going to see if I can't put him up to doing it tonight. So we'll see later on. I don't know, it might get too late. We might have to do it another day, but I'd like to see what his answers to these questions are. You guys have a great night and day or morning or whatever it is, whenever you're watching this. And I will catch you next time. Bye now.